Good morning, everyone. I'm Marie Platowski Beals, and I'm a certified business analyst with the Small Business Development Center here at Yavapai College. I thought today I would like to talk about why social impact is important to your small business. So, what is the definition of social impact? It's a significant, positive change that addresses a pressing social challenge. Creating social impact is the result of a deliberate set of activities with a goal matching this definition. We've invited one of our lending partners, Jonathan Knight from Desert Financial, and the local Desert Financial branch manager to join us this morning to chat more about social impact, ways businesses can benefit, and what Desert Financial team is doing in this space here locally. Hi, Jonathan.
Good morning, Marie. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about Desert Financial and the services you provide to businesses here in Yavapai County.
Yeah, so Desert Financial, we were founded back in 1939. We were started by 15 teachers and educators in Phoenix with $78.75 between them. They wanted to make a difference in the community and be a service to other educators and teachers. So at the start, they were specifically for educators and teachers. That's what the credit union was for. Since then, we've obviously grown quite a bit. We've got a tad bit more than $78.75 there. We're the #1 credit union based in the state of Arizona. So very proud of that part. And our membership has opened up to where you don't necessarily just have to be a teacher and educator. As long as you live, work, or worship in the state of Arizona, you can be a member with us.
That's great. Okay. So we often recommend to clients that adopting social impact strategies can be a great way to connect with the community, attract new customers, and also make a difference in the community. How do you think social impact benefits small businesses?
Social impact is one of those things where it's hard to create a graph on. It's hard to put a number on it. It's a ripple effect. When you're doing things in the community, when you're doing things that are needed, when you're doing things that people are wanting or are seeking, it's a ripple effect. It's one of those things that it's almost infectious. People want to be a part of it at that point. It's, like I said, it's kind of hard to quantify and put it into a graph to show just how it affects it, but it truly does directly affect the communities that you're in, the businesses that you're in, just being a part of that ripple effect.
So you kind of told me what social impact means to you, but you can elaborate on that. And then what social impact strategies are you currently employing with Desert Financial?
Yeah, so social impact, part of what we do is we don't go in saying, what can I get out of this? What can being a part of this get me or get Desert Financial? We go into all of our situations saying what's needed and what can we do to fill those gaps. We have a community team that comes up here periodically and is very invested in several of the nonprofits around town. We've done a lot of grant writing around in Yavapai County. I think we're actually voted #1 credit union in Yavapai County before we even moved to town because of all the things that they did in the community to kind of lay that groundwork. And again, it wasn't us coming in and saying, hey, we're here, so what can we get from this? It was us coming in and saying, we want to be impactful to this community and what's needed. What are you guys seeing? What can we be a part of to help that? And it's not reinventing the wheel. It's not saying, hey, we're going to make this place great. It's saying we're going to be a part of this great place and see what we can do to help.
And how did Desert Financial get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and how has this relationship had an impact locally?
So that started with, I met with Marlo and Brian. They kind of saw what Desert Financial was doing out and about in the community, and they had reached out to me to meet to see more ways that we can be involved. The first step that we did actually, we volunteered for Bowling for Kids' Sake. So I gave a weekend and volunteered there. I found my calling as a check-in person. I just loved it. And then we put together a team as well. And my staff, we had a great time participating, hearing more what they were about. After that, like I said, it's just kind of that ripple effect, that infectious, that you wanted to be a part of it. You wanted to learn more. So the next step was Big Brothers Big Sisters. We do quarterly executive roundtable events where they kind of go over what's going on, what are they looking at, what are they needing, but they also listen to the community too. So other people that show up to these events, what do you have going on? What can we be a part of? How can we help you? So it's really about that community and that networking component. After that event, they disclosed some things that were coming down the line that I really wanted to be a part of. I don't think I can share too much details. I think they're going to announce it at the gala coming up here, but know that what's going to be unveiled as far as what they're going towards. That's a big reason I then joined the board to be even more involved, because I love the direction that they're going. I love that not only they see a need in the community, that they can be a part of, but they're actually doing it. So that's how I then got on the board. And any banker will tell you, well, as soon as you join the board and the treasurer position opens up, they all look to you. You're the money guy. You can do it, right? So that's how I then became the treasurer on the board for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Yavapai.
So I heard that you're a big part of the fundraising event this year, taking place on November 12th. Can you
Yes,
share the details and how other businesses might get involved?
I would love to.
Tables-
So
The tables are sold out, right?
I did hear that the tables were sold out, which is awesome. Bummer if people didn't get a ticket, because it should be a great event. Get out your dancing shoes. It's going to be a lot of fun. But Desert Financial, we are gold sponsors for this event. So that's how we are involved there. As far as how other businesses can get involved, like you mentioned, tables are sold out, which again, that's an awesome problem to have. They are still taking any sort of donations for the silent auction that we'll have at the event. So anything that they wanted to donate for that cause, that would be fantastic. On top of that, other ways businesses can get involved, reach out to us, give Big Brothers Big Sisters a call. There's always things that we have going on. Tax season is coming up, so that's always a great reason to make friends with a nonprofit and find ways that you can donate. They're, like I said, I'm proud of the direction that they're going, proud of the new program that they're be rolling out, and excited to see how that impacts the community.
Well, I feel like I would rather give it to some money to Big Brothers Big Sisters rather than give it to my Uncle Sam. So, just saying.
You're not wrong.
So now let me tell you a little bit about the SBDC. We're funded jointly by Yavapai College and the Small Business Administration. That's the SBA. We offer no-cost confidential counseling to businesses just like yours. We host no-cost workshops and webinars on a variety of topics. You can even see the ones we already presented on our webpage at yc.edu/SBDC. The SBDC network has a special relationship with the Arizona Commerce Authority that expands our reach and impact across the state of Arizona. Be sure to check out their website for additional resources and small business support. They're at azcommerce.com, and you can sign up for our no-cost consultations at yc.edu/SBDC. We have an expert team here, and we're available to help you start or expand your business and to help you access the capital you need to grow, probably from Desert Financial. Thank you for joining me today. Tell your friends about us and ask them to follow this Facebook page. We want to thank you, Jonathan, for being here today and telling us about how companies can have true social impact on our communities. Lastly, check out Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's a terrific organization and is an incredible influence on our future generations here in Yavapai County. So I just wanted to thank you for everything, and we will see you next time. Bye, Jonathan.
Bye, Marie. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.
You too.